G'day guys, I thought I would go through today in this video for you some really useful stuff in terms of supporting students with their learning using the class notebook. So assuming that you can get into the class notebook, you can set it up. Just want to show you very quickly how I've organised mine. So I actually have basically a learning intention, what they're expected to do today, and then what I do, I tend to use tables to put stuff into in order to organise the information. And then I'll have an activity possibly down here and put the printout for the students. Now if they want to do something into this particular activity, they'll need to open the activity up and then they need to change it. So let's say I change that to a red, right, heading. I just close that, go save, and then it tells you on here that you've actually got to update the printout by refreshing the printout. Alright, and then what that will do will update the printout there that you see, and you'll see that that actually will change to be a red heading. Alright, so that's basically how the students work, and that's how you can work in there. Now, the big thing about using the class notebook, it allows you to mark students' work really quickly. So if you go to review students' work, if I come down to my waves section here, I've got all my students here. So if I'm looking at the electromagnetic spectrum as the first activity, I can just click through each of the students and it will give me basically what they've done, and it goes straight to their notebook. And then what I can do is I could use my pen and I could start marking, well done. All right, so that's an easy way of checking students have actually done work. So the first thing is probably when you're organising their folder. If you notice their folder in Jamie Anson's here, right, so what we've got, the tabs are, I've got my topic headings because I'm teaching physics here, and then I've got assessment tasks. So any assessment tasks that I actually need for him to do, I'm going to put in there. All right, so that's probably a bit of a trick about organising the way you do things. And then I've got the topic waves. Everything I'm doing in waves goes into this topic here for him. So obviously how you distribute a page. Come into your class notebooks. Let's say I want to distribute this next sheet on, come into class notebook here. I'm going to distribute this page here. Right click, you can distribute it that way. Right, so straight to their section there, or you can choose individuals and groups. So you can choose the students you want to send it to, or you can set up some groups. So if I want to add a new group, just pick the kids that you want to put in that group, and then I can send that activity to them. Right, so that's useful. Now, probably the most useful thing in terms of we've got a way of reviewing the students' work and actually quickly doing that, but probably this is the most important thing I think that OneNote will do for you. All right, so it allows you and the students to easily put information in there. So if I was getting them to do a tell me about something, then what they could do is they could go into a verbal explanation, and they simply go in and they click in record video. So now they're recording a video straight away. When you stop recording, you can play the video. So now they're recording a video straight away. When you stop recording, that should play video. So now they're recording a video straight away. When you stop recording, we'll just delete that, so they can delete that and try that again. The other thing they can do is if they wanted to, they can insert a video. All right, so you record a video. Again, I'm starting to record a video of this particular thing. Stop recording your video, and then you could play the video. So record a video of this particular thing. Stop recording your video. All right, so you get the process of there in terms of what going through and recording a video and audio. Just got to make sure you've got your sound up. All right, so probably the big thing I want to show you today though is when you're doing your marking, to how you can actually do this. So if I was marking something, you don't want to mark it in the activity. I'm going to mark it here on the printout. And so what I'm going to do while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to record a video, record an audio. So it's going to record an audio of me marking. So I really like the physics heading here. that's fantastic. So you've got your drawing features. Here should we come down, so you need to be doing activity 1, and remember that's about doing 2 fixed ends. Alright, then we come down to over here, and what do you think we need to do for this? And now you need to record what happens as you're adding the next harmonic. Alright, so we can highlight that, we can draw, we can change the colours, we can scroll through, we can annotate. You could even come over here if you wanted to, and if you go insert or draw, in the draw bit you can type, so you could type in here, you could type some text in. Alright, so you get the idea. You can do all those sort of features that you might do in other programs. Now the great thing about doing this recording is it's time animated. So if I stop that, and when I play that
video, I'll record an audio. So it's going to record an audio of me marking. So I really like the physics heading here. That's fantastic. So you've got your drawing features. Here should we come down. So animated. You need to be doing activity 1, and remember that's about doing 2 fixed ends. Alright, and then we come down to over here, and what do you think we need to do for this? Now you need to record what happens as you're adding the next harmonic. Alright, so we can highlight that, we can draw, we can change the colours, we can scroll through, we can annotate. You could even come over here if you wanted to, and if you go insert or draw, in the draw bit you can type, so you could type in here, you could type some text in. Alright, so you get the idea. You can do all.
Alright, so you get the idea. Now the other thing is, they don't have to go through the whole thing from the beginning. They could actually go over here. If you click on that,
that's about doing 2 fixed ends.
Alright, and then we just play that part of the video. Alright, so you got a little thing there. So that's actually a really useful way of providing feedback to students. And you can just do it, like when you're marking their work, you can just go through, you could be talking while you're doing it and marking their work, and then they get that feedback and time stamped as well as you're doing that. So I think this is a real changer in terms of making yourself available to students. Now, you're probably not going to do this for every activity, but certainly when you're drafting students' work, I think this is fantastic. So I'm going to leave the video here. Just a couple of things that OneNote does really well, and I think you know, it's really potential is fantastic for students.